Namaste heroes and welcome to the new SUPERScope weekly report. My name is Christopher Witecki. I'm a modern mystic and I'm a soul biographer. I help people put the steps of their lives in order so they can manifest and step into their power and step into their heart. That's the biggest one. I like everyone to be in their heart because that means everything will go right when you're in your heart. Welcome. You are a step 9 if you don't know. That's an Aries or an Aries rising. A step 9 is someone who's always willing to take action. That's what step 9 is the point that we take action in life. So really, it's not till the 9th step that you want to act on anything. And that's something I always teach people is to know those steps before. But you are the master of action. You are the master of getting things done. And I bow to you and your race and what you do on earth, because at the end of the day, you know, you can have a Leo that got the job and the Capricorn that controlled it and all these other signs. But the one that actually picks up the thing and lifts it is a step 9. So I have respect, and I'm actually a Taurus with a step 9 energy too, so I'm digging it. So where are the 9s? Where are the 9s? Are they feeling the 9? Are you on cloud 9? Are you feeling that kind of joy? I don't know. What you're working on is your career, decisions, step 8. The 9s are working on the 8s. You're working on where you make decisions, where you want to go, where you want to grow, where you want to go next. This is your career. This is a long time in the running now. And step 9 risings, same thing, career as well. So this is really the I decide state of awareness. And I decide is where we make decisions. Decisions lead to control. Control leads to management. Management leads to leadership. This is the staircase of consciousness of step 8. So these are like the 3 levels of a Capricorn right here. And so you are managing your Capricorn step 8 energy, figuring out where you want to step right before action. Now you're a step 9. So that means if you're working on your step 8 stuff, you're working on the step that goes right before you take action. And the step right before action is decision making, making decisions about what we want to do. And this is where I think Aries tend to leap before they think, right? If there's not a decision in play, then you are vulnerable to what could go wrong. So let's look at the week. As we move into the week, the moon is in Gemini, so your mind is like hippity-hoppity, like the Easter Bunny all over the place, and you are trying to have a quantum shift. And so by thinking differently on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, you will have a quantum shift as far as your decision about where you think you should go with career, legacy, family. These are lifelong decisions, the big, big, big decisions, right? So that is up to Monday. Then come Wednesday, the moon moves into Cancer, and so you'll be nesting and resting, and you're going to have a desire for security, a desire to feel good. And so suddenly your career or your future is affecting your home and family, and this is where you have to be strong for yourself and respond like you knew it would always work. You knew it would. So you want to respond in that response that you always knew. That's my secret to manifestation. In consciousness, you put yourself in the future knowing it already happened. Right? So you want to respond as if you knew it already happened, it already would. And that leads us to some more intuition from God on step 7 day there on Thursday. And then finally on Friday, you're going to make a decision about where you need to be. So you don't have to decide and you don't have to tell anyone. In fact, you don't want to tell anyone until Saturday, the action day. Saturday is a step 9 day. You're a step 9 person. So Saturday will feel awesome. It's a day ruled for you. And so on this whole day, the whole world takes a step. And in that day of taking step, you're the master of stepping. So discover, decide, commit, and step or go. Discover, that's what this week is. And what is it about? It's discovering, deciding, committing, and going when it comes to career, legacy, lifelong decisions for the Aries step 9s. All right, cool. So let's look at our PLUR potential here. Our PLUR potential is what we're powered by: peace, love, unity, and respect. By adhering to these, we will actually rule our hearts and liberate the world, is what I want to say. Almost came out as rule the world. Now, when it comes to inner peace, I think that your inner verse will be partly cloudy and a bit blah. I think that the Rams have not yet believed and don't yet believe 100%, to be honest with you. I think you have to keep some real sharp boundaries with yourself in order to stay at peace. Don't let yourself go where you shouldn't go. Don't let yourself, do what you know you shouldn't do. That will help your innerverse remain peaceful. When it comes to the outerverse, I think people are going to kind of see you as blah. They'll see you as at peace, but I don't think they're going to see you as joyful either. I think that you'll be just kind of blah in the outerverse when it comes to peace. Ooh, what happened there? I brought up a new smiley face right there. Now love. When it comes to love in the innerverse, I actually think that the step 9 Aries will be feeling the love and feeling pretty content on the universe. So this is a very self-loving week, especially the end when the moon moves into Leo. You're going to really feel that love. You're going to really feel that joy by the end of the week. So the inner love goes higher as the week goes on. Outer love, people will see you become more and more content. Remember, you started kind of blah. Then they'll see you kind of move to like, kind of happy, I think. So you'll have a loving nature by mid to late week in the outer world. So, you know, if people are like, you're kind of weird, be like, oh, Witecki said wait till Wednesday or so before you expect the love in the outerverse. Now, when it comes to unity, I think you have unity in the innerverse, but I think your unity is based on, you know, that soldier in you. So you're like, so you've like, I think the unity of the step 9s is they're like 10 hut inside. They're like 10 hut, you know. So I think that's kind of the innerverse unity going on right now. Outerverse, you're like playing it cool, like, yeah, I'm cool. Again, I think in the outerverse, the unity is kind of a smiley face. Now, when it comes to self-respect, I think you're operating in good innerverse self-respect this week. So I don't think there'll be a lot of challenges as long as you stick to those boundaries I said. And you don't let yourself go too far where you know you shouldn't. In the outerverse, I think you're playing it pretty cool, but it's a little cloudy. The world can't quite tell what the hell you're doing, and that's okay. I always say I like disinformation. I love it when the world thinks the wrong thing. I really do, because it's just so like perfect for the comeback or the whatever. So keep it cloudy. That's how I do it. Keep them guessing until you go on the air. And that's how you wrap up with the respect this week. So let's take a look at something. One, I want to tell you I got a 60-minute plus 30-minute reading. I'm going to be changing my life pretty radically here soon, and so I'm not going to be available for personal readings. So if you want a personal reading, this is me saying you can get one right now in 1 hour, and you can get a 30-minute follow-up anytime this year. And you want to book it now, but you can have it available anytime this year. That's at soulmart.me if you're interested. And I'll be back doing readings, of course, but I've got some exciting things coming for me. So, also, ladies, I'm launching GA Venus. This is a service just for women to help women step into their power using step astrology and a number of experts that I'm hiring and contracting with right now. High power, cool women that will help the women. So this is about helping the queens, the princesses, and the baronesses. If you want a free week trial, come to gavenus.com and register. Even if you have had GA before, you've never had GA Venus. And lastly, with Soul Garden down for the count for a while as we reconstruct it for a woman, we're going to tell you that all of our content is available now at soulmart.me. You can get Dear Zen, Astro 101, everything that your family has done before and more. We have a lot in the pipeline, and it's all at soulmart.me. So come down if you want to watch the horoscopes, the megascopes, practical wizardry, and also all of our live events start this week as well. So we'll be back on the air with our guided hangouts on Wednesday with Master One Feather, and we'll be having some new shows, as well as practical wizardry is now moved to Fridays. So I can't wait to be out there and talking to the peeps and talking to you. So good luck, Step 9, and all of your actions this week. I'll be back in 7 days for your information on 9. Until then, live, love, and let be.